Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Combat 2.
Destroying the enemy's prototype bomber. From the data found in the enemy's arms production base, we have discovered that a prototype bomber is currently in development. According to our data, development of this experimental airplane is nearing completion, and the project has been moved to a facility in Comona Islands for the final stages of fine-tuning. It would be a great threat to us if they are able to roll out these new bombers. We want you to attack the production hangar, seek out the prototype bomber, and destroy it. Target: the prototype bomber. The experimental plane is probably housed in one of the hangars lining the base. First, bomb the hangars and identify the exact location of the plane.
So this is where we put the retcon in the Retcontinental War for the thread title. Because, spoiler alert, or I guess retroactive spoiler alert, this thing that we are going to be hunting down was based apparently in the lore, in the retcon lore, was based off the XB0 Hrsvelgr.
Anything based on that is cool in my book.
Yeah.
Like, it's fun to shoot down, you know.
Like, I said all the way back in Zero that, like, Excalibur and Hrsvelgr and the Morgan were basically the start of Belka's recurring gifts to the world of Ace Combat. And I was not joking. This mission's got such chill music to it, too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why Project Aces decided to go with smooth jazz for this mission, but I thank them for it anyway.
Interesting that they chose to call that point the JF2A here.
I know, there's a lot of, like, really weird naming conventions in, like, Ace Combat 2 when it comes to, like, certain planes.
Yeah.
Like, you can clearly tell, like, okay, like, these are definitely, like, one-to-one analogs for, like, actual planes, but they give them, like, really weird names, and they only have the weird names for this game, like, when they show up again in, like, Ace Combat 3 and onward, they have their proper designations.
Or close to it in 3's case, but still.
Yeah. Well, 3 is weird.
Yeah.
Also, if you just notice that there, I think that was one of the first times, at least that I can remember, that Nagase actually hits something in this game.
Yeah, I never really pay much attention to what they do, so I think they shoot down like 1 or 2 targets after every 3 or 4 missions.
Yeah.
I get everything else.
They handle themselves a lot better in Assault Horizon Legacy. But yeah, the AI in Ace Combat 2 is very, very sparse. Like, even in terms of, like, enemy AI, I don't think over the entire recording session that I've done so far, I don't think I've been shot down once. I think the majority of my deaths have literally been me crashing to the ground myself. Yeah, so I'm just going through here and just shooting down every plane I can just to try and make as much money as I can and to try and hunt down the named ace that is, like, way the hell off at the other end of the map, where the mission objective is from.
Yeah, he always sort of runs off, does his own thing until you find him.
Warning! I can't believe how close I come in this one so many times to just bailing into the water.
I have that problem sometimes too. Like it's ground I'm fine with. It's water though, I just get a little closer to it and I tend to pay for it.
Well, again, a lot of this is like the fact that Ace Combat 2's control scheme is just so freaking like weird and janky compared to the other games in the series, and my lack of experience with it.
Yeah.
Because let's not forget, I've been through Assault Horizon Legacy about 3 times now. This is technically a blind playthrough of Ace Combat 2 for me.
I think your gunfire was spawning a bit further down than it was supposed to that time. You weren't even aiming at that first hangar and you hit it instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, PS1 games are weird. Like, see the solution it has to going above the clouds back 2 missions ago.
Yeah. Like, it was a neat effect, but yeah, definitely one of the more weirder and experimental elements of the game.
Yep. And while we're here, you guys at home might want to take a note about that mass driver there. Sort of another retcon related thing, but we'll be seeing a design like that again.
Well, we'll also be seeing a shuttle launch base or a rocket launch base like this coming up in the relatively near future in Ace Combat 04 as well, because
Yeah.
this is not going to be the last time we're going to be visiting the Comona Islands.
Not by a long shot.
Yeah.
I might be remembering wrong, but I don't think it changed what hangar the XB-10 is in changes. Then again, I think you just... Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I've only played this mission the one time, so...
I might play through it again to make double sure.
Yeah. Like, the remake of this mission in Legacy actually doesn't involve the XB-10 at all. Like, it's technically the same mission, you're doing the exact same thing, only, like, you're blowing up, like, an experimental, like, laser satellite or something. Like, it was originally, like, this is where, again, the retcon comes in, like, it was supposed to be a satellite designed to help shoot down Ulysses alongside Stonehenge and whatnot.
Yeah.
And the rebels are repurposing it into basically just an orbital or laser weapon, so they're just sending it up into space and then pointing it down instead of up. And that's the only time Ulysses is sort of vaguely referenced in Legacy. Well, that and a reference in the final mission, at least.